Okay, welcome to Cooking with Chelsey. Today I have another kind of side dish recipe for you. This could actually be used as a savory breakfast, which is what it is in this book here. So if you didn't watch the other video, this is the Glucose Goddess method. And so she has a lot of hacks and recipes and kind of strategies for controlling your blood sugar a little bit better with food. And so that's where I pulled this recipe from today. The name of her recipe is Happy Halloumi, but we don't have that type of cheese here. It wasn't available in grocery stores. We're going to be using goat cheese. You could also very easily use any other kind of like white cheese. I would say probably mozzarella would be the easiest. Probably even queso fresco would work. So anything that you can cut into little rounds, I would say would be an okay cheese to use. So what we're going to do, we actually just have a whole log. The recipe only calls for like 2.5 to 3 ounces of the cheese. But first we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of avocado oil into our skillet. Okay, probably about a tablespoon. We're going to let that heat up, and then we're going to go ahead and add the cheese on top. And basically what we're doing here is just frying this cheese. Okay, so we've got it in the skillet, it's frying. Nothing better than fried cheese, right? So we're gonna let that sit probably about 1 minute per side. Once the first side is done, we'll flip it over and do another minute. Okay, it's been about a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go at flipping this cheese over. You might have to flip 2 at a time. Oh, there we go. Okay, and let that keep cooking on the other side. Okay, so while that is left cooking, we're gonna go ahead and add in our garlic and our ginger. So ginger, if you buy it from the store, is gonna look something like this. We went ahead and chopped up a little piece of it. So let's see, you have 1 clove of garlic and then 1 inch of ginger. So basically if you have this, cut off an inch, peel it, and then chop it, dice it up. Gonna add that to the other side of the skillet. There's already plenty of oil. If there's not, if you need a little bit more oil, feel free to add that. And we're just gonna cook that until it becomes just a little bit crispy. Okay, y'all, so our cheese, I think I mentioned this if I didn't, we're using goat cheese today just because we couldn't find the halloumi. You could probably use mozzarella. Our goat cheese is all come together, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and take it off so it doesn't overcook. We're gonna put this on the plate. It's gonna be a little bit messy. Okay, all right, and we're gonna let the rest continue. So I've still got my garlic and my ginger in there. It is almost to the point of being crispy, so we're almost ready to add in the spinach. Okay, so the garlic and the ginger is nice and crispy. We're gonna go ahead and add the garam masala. You could also just use curry powder. So this is just 1 teaspoon. So it's just gonna give it nice flavor. It is a pretty strong flavor, but that's what we're going for. We've got the spinach, and so you wanna add nice, good flavor to that. Okay, we're gonna let that fry for maybe about 30 seconds here, and then we'll be ready to add in the spinach. Okay, ready to add in the spinach. I'm just gonna do what I can fit in my skillet. You may be able to fit a little bit more if you've got a bigger one. I'm gonna add just a touch of oil, just a sprinkle on top. And we're not going for mushy spinach, mostly because I don't like it. So this is gonna cook down a lot. We'll be able to add a little bit more here in just a second. So try to get in as much as you can in there. I'm gonna fit this all in there. Okay, I fit all of our 6 or 7 ounces of spinach in my tiny skillet, so you can fit yours too. So now we just kind of wait for it to cook down. Again, we don't want mushy spinach, we just want kind of wilted spinach. So make sure you're stirring, kind of moving the spinach that's on the bottom to the top. Getting those spices in all of your bites as well. We're getting close. Okay, our spinach is pretty much wilted, so I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese back just to give it a nice final crisp on both sides, and then we'll be ready to eat. Okay, spinach was ready, so I went ahead and put that on a plate, and now I just did that final crisp on the cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on top, and then we'll be ready to dig in. Our cheese slices all kind of melted together, which is just fine. Okay, so here you have it, all right, your savory breakfast dish. And so you've got your nice spinach. You could add some nuts if you wanted a little bit more crunch into that. You could add some of those toasted nuts, but then we've also got that crunch from the cheese. So let me go ahead and dig in, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Okay, all right, got some spinach, got some cheese for my breakfast this morning. Let's see how it is. Ooh, it's hot, but very good. Man, this is very savory, but it's very filling and satisfying. So the spinach, if you guys are struggling to get in some of your veggies, this is an easy way. If you guys are wondering what can I do for breakfast that's not something sweet, this is a great option. That cheese gives it a lot of that good flavor and kind of the creaminess, and then the spinach, of course, you're getting the good veggies. It doesn't really taste like anything the spinach doesn't, but you do get a little bit of that curry flavor in there from the spices that we use. So I would say this is a win in my book. It's a really good recipe. So everything I've tried so far from hers is really good. So I hope you guys will try it as well. This is a great option, again, to manage your blood sugar in the morning first thing. So let me know what you think when you give it a try. Thanks for watching.